So the Detroit Lions have a huge task in front of them tomorrow. They are playing the Buffalo Bills, the 7-3 Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Bills that just played in Ford Field, the Buffalo Bills that beat the Cleveland Browns, and the Buffalo Bills that people said were Super Bowl favorites to start the season. And we play very, very hard on Thanksgiving, but we haven't won in a long time. Now, this Thanksgiving game has been around for a long time. And the past two Thanksgivings, all right, were losses. But there's one in particular. Last year was a 14-16 loss to the Chicago Bears. And I'm glad that the NFL kind of spruced it up. They didn't give us any primetime games, but they gave us a matchup against the Buffalo Bills, the AFC juggernaut Buffalo Bills, the Goliath of the AFC, or so it seemed when the season started. And in 2020, 2 years ago, everyone remembers that was the game that got Matt Patricia fired. A absolute blowout loss, to the Deshaun Watson-led Houston Texans. We got a 40 burger put on us, right? And 2 days later, Matt Patricia was fired. But when was the last time the Detroit Lions won a playoff game? A Thanksgiving game. According to Brad Berriman, now we had an article from him last week. He says the Lions have 14 of their last 18 Thanksgiving Day games and 5 straight. Okay, so he missed a word. Somebody really need to look at these guys. Somebody really need to proofread this stuff, because this is all busted. But their last Turkey Day win came in 2016 when we beat the Minnesota Vikings 13-16. Matthew Stafford went 23 for 40 for 232 yards with a touchdown in the game for the Lions. Theo Riddick had 9 carries for 45 yards and 5 catches for 13 yards. Anquan Boldin was on this team. Golden Tate was on this team. Marvin Jones was on this team. Matt Prater was on this team. We have not won on Thanksgiving, okay, in 6 years. 6 years. And tomorrow is going to be a task for sure. And I said this when we started the show. I think the Lions pull it off. If you haven't heard, tomorrow is looking like standing room early only. They're telling you to get there early because they are expecting a crowd of 66,000 people. 66,000 people. Now, I believe Ford Field only holds 64. But either way, it's going to be a crowd, baby. So you better get down there early. Even if you have your seat, you're still going to want to beat traffic. You're going to want to tailgate, whatever. $66,000 people. That is what is estimated to be there tomorrow. Patty says, how many Buffalo fans? I would say at least 45% of the stadium. But y'all got to remember, this game sold out before the season began. This game sold out was the first one that I remember hearing about sold out before the season even started. I think the Detroit Lions, playing inspired football, have not won in 6 years on this day. I think they come out and get this dub. And I didn't feel like that until about 8 hours ago. Right as I was ending my day, I'm just looking at the swag of this team. I'm looking at Jared Goff. I'm looking at Jamal Williams. I'm looking at the defense that after they fired Aubrey Pleasant, after they had the players-only meeting, after T.J. Hockenson gets traded, all of a sudden, this team comes alive. Now, tomorrow is a game that I think we have no business winning, but I think we do. Josh Allen is not 100%, and he likes to throw interceptions. He has 21 touchdowns, but he has 10 interceptions. Matthew says I have to give them an L because Okudah is out. If we don't win tomorrow, we don't make the playoffs. That could be very true. Very true, Lions Mania. But about Jeff Okudah being out, don't forget Jeff Okudah was out for at least a third of the game against the New York Giants, and we pulled it off. Now, the New York Giants don't have a Stephon Diggs. But if you look at the statistics for the Buffalo Bills, there are two people that beat you. Buffalo, on offense, that is, for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Now, the entire defense we have to worry about, especially Von Miller. We got to watch number 40 at all costs. And I hope that DeAndre Swift is on his A game tomorrow because we're going to need him. We're going to need to get that ball out of Jared Goff's hands very quick because that defense is going to be coming for him. But the Lions have not won on Thanksgiving in 6 years. This day has so much value, so much history. And of late, it's been mired with losing. On this game is what got Matt Patricia fired. No one can forget Sheila Ford with the hands to the head. I believe the Detroit Lions pull off an upset. And if they do, forget game of the year. How about upset of the year? If they do this, this is the guaranteed turning point in the season for the Lions. You're talking about 5 losses straight, 4 wins straight. A Jacksonville Jaguar opponent that's coming after we all thought. We all been okie doke by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars were 2-1. I'm not saying we beat them. I'm saying they're beatable. They're stompable. Let's be real. They also could beat us just as easily as we can beat them. But I tell you what, winning 4 straight, beating an AFC Super Bowl contender, you think we going to let the Jags come into our house and beat us? Oh, no. You think we going to let the Minnesota Vikings come into our house with TJ Hawkinson after we gave them the first game? Oh, no. If the Detroit Lions beat the Buffalo Bills, we could be looking at 6 in a row. 6 in a row. Now, of course, we got to win tomorrow. We have to win tomorrow, and I'm not looking past tomorrow by any means. I'm saying this team that is playing tomorrow knows that they've lost 6 straight on Thanksgiving. They know that Matt Patricia got fired from this Thanksgiving game, and they know that no one is expecting them to win. And that crowd is going to fire them up. Yeah, Bills Mafia may be there, but we going to be there too. I think the Detroit Lions win this game. Put themselves on the map to be real contenders with the win tomorrow. Let me know what you think down below.